I remember the moment like it happened yesterday. The house was quiet, the kind of silence that presses against your chest. I had just returned from work, exhausted and distracted, when I got his text, "Meet me upstairs." My stomach dropped. There was something about the words that felt off. I paused at the bottom of the staircase, heart pounding, unsure of what I was about to walk into. As I climbed, each step creaked like a warning. I opened the door, and the scene before me made my heart stop. Nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. My world was about to change forever. Watch till the end, because the lessons hidden in shock and disappointment are often the ones that stay with us the longest. It was a Tuesday evening. My day had been long and draining, filled with back-to-back meetings and endless emails. I was looking forward to the comfort of home, maybe a quiet dinner, some music, and a few moments to myself. But as I tossed my bag onto the couch, my phone buzzed. A message from him. "Meet me upstairs," it said. My first reaction was confusion. Why upstairs? He rarely asked me to come to his office or private space. A small part of me wanted to ignore it, but another part, a part that always hoped for honesty and closure, urged me to go. I took a deep breath and made my way upstairs. My mind raced. Was this about the argument we had last week? Was he hurt, or worse, was something irreparably wrong? Each step I took toward the top of the stairs felt heavier than the last. My heart was in my throat, and I could hear my own pulse in my ears. The hallway was dimly lit, the faint glow of a single lamp casting long shadows. I paused at the door. Something was off. The room smelled of burnt coffee and paper, oddly familiar, yet unsettling. I could hear whispers, low and urgent. Not his voice. Not mine. With trembling hands, I pushed the door open. The sight before me made my knees weak. It wasn't what I expected at all. I had feared confrontation, anger, or betrayal, but this was chaos. Files were scattered across the floor, papers torn and crumpled, photographs strewn carelessly. And in the middle of it all, people I knew, people I trusted, stood frozen, staring at me with wide eyes. My first thought was disbelief. What is happening here? I stammered. One of them stepped forward, finally speaking. "We didn't want you to find out this way." I shook my head, trying to process. Every instinct screamed at me to run, to leave, to escape the unraveling mess of everything I thought I knew. As the room fell silent, he finally spoke, slowly, carefully. He explained what had been going on behind my back, not in the way I feared, but in a way that still shattered me. It wasn't about lies or betrayal of the type that breaks marriages. It was about secrets kept, choices made without trust, and moments of cowardice that spiraled into deception. Every word felt like a hammer striking my heart. I wanted to scream, to lash out, to demand answers, but the room was heavy with tension. I could feel every pulse of fear and regret from those around me. The truth wasn't easy to hear. It wasn't pleasant, but it was real. I spent hours that night trying to make sense of it all. We spoke, argued, and cried. Walls that I had believed were solid were crumbling, revealing vulnerabilities I never imagined existed. And yet, amidst the chaos, I realized something important. The real shock wasn't just what I saw, but what I felt: pain, disappointment, but also an unexpected clarity. I learned that night that trust isn't just given, it's built. And when it's broken, even accidentally, it takes courage and effort to rebuild. Over the following weeks, life didn't immediately return to normal. But I noticed subtle changes, honest conversations, small acts of transparency, and the fragile threads of trust slowly knitting back together. I realized that shock and betrayal, while painful, can be teachers. They force us to look at ourselves, at our relationships, and at the people we allow into our most private spaces. I also learned to listen to my instincts. That evening, my gut told me something was wrong, and if I hadn't gone upstairs, I might never have discovered the truth and my chance to confront it. Today, I still carry the memory of that night. The fear, the tension, the shock, it all lingers. But it no longer haunts me. It serves as a reminder that life is unpredictable, people are flawed, and trust is fragile. Most importantly, it reminds me that facing the truth, no matter how uncomfortable, is always worth it. I've learned to value honesty over comfort, clarity over ignorance, and courage over fear. And while the experience changed me, it also made me stronger, more aware, more resilient, and more compassionate toward myself and others. If you've ever faced betrayal, shock, or moments that shook your world, remember, you are not alone. Life will throw unexpected challenges your way, but facing them head-on is what builds strength and character. Comment below. Have you ever discovered something that completely changed your perspective? I'd love to hear your story. Like and subscribe for more true stories that explore trust, betrayal, and the raw emotions that come with discovering life's unexpected truths.